Ha 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 ha. Man, do I have a story to talk about today. Literally, a brand new expanded universe. That's right. A brand new Star Wars expanded universe short story to talk about today. So let's get into that a little bit about that. Man, this made my week, this made my day, this made my month. This is so exciting. As someone who's read almost all of the EU, it is always such a blessing to discover more of it exists out there. And I was so thrilled to discover this today, thanks to someone particularly. Now, I'm not going to say who they are. I'd like to give credit to them, but in case they don't want me saying who they are, I will not talk about their username specifically in this video. But one of my viewers came to me wanting to get some files so that they could print Lightsider. And they mentioned that they had some short stories that weren't published online. And so I was curious, and I was like, could you send these files over? What do you have? And so they sent me something very, very interesting. Jodocast and Dengar, Praying for Time, which is this is according to Wikipedia. Now I'm going to read the Wikipedia article. According to the not infallible Wook, but mostly correct Wook, Jodocast and Dengar, Praying for Time was a proposed prequel to Boba Fett, Twin Engines of Destruction, to be written by Andy Mangels. It was originally proposed to be a short story for Star Wars Adventure Journal. After West End Games went bankrupt, it was proposed as a 2 to 3 issue comic miniseries before being dropped. The plot summary says Dengar and Jodocast reluctantly team up to take bounties on pirates who have been striking the New Republic. And that's from an interview he did. That information comes from. So when I got this story received to me, and it even specifies it was supposed to be in Adventure Journal number 12, which is quite interesting, because Adventure Journal obviously went for more installments than an issue 12, so it's interesting that that's where it was originally slated to appear, because we did have some Jodocast stories in the Adventure Journal. And so essentially what this is it's a prequel to Twin Engines of Destruction, where Boba Fett and Jodocast have that incredible duel. Jodocast, of course, the bounty hunter who masqueraded as Boba Fett for a long time. So this story is really great because, and now I've read it, and it gives some awesome insights into Jodocast's psyche, into who he is as a person, the stress of his job, the perks of his job, and it gives us some more awesome Dengar stuff. It gives us Dengar's wife as well, which is awesome to see that character there as well. We get some stuff with the New Republic. We get a Borsk Thalia mention. We have a character whose name is Malik. Not Darth Malik, but their name Malik. We have some awesome EU connections. There's Anomids in this, which is a species that appeared a lot in West End games. We have Z95 Headhunters, which I'm sure lots of EU fans will, of course, be aware of. We get some Devaronians here. We spend some time on some very interesting planets, and it's just an all-around good time. Very reminiscent. I can definitely see this having been a West End game story because it's very reminiscent of the tone of many of those West End game stories. It reminds me of that like happy 90s Bantam era. It's just so exciting, and it was such a treat to read. It was, honestly, I had a smile on my face the entire time. It's 9,997 words, this short story, and approximately 16 web pages. This short story is, and it is absolutely fantastic. But when I got it, I was very pleased and very excited, but then I was like, do other people know about this? Like, how could someone just randomly have this short story and have shared it with me? And like, so I asked Joe Bongiorno about it. Joe Bongiorno, the author of Supernatural Encounters, and he told me that yes, indeed, it is legitimate. It was written, but he's not been able to publish it on his site yet because Andy Mangels isn't sure about publishing it yet. They're hopefully wanting to get it published by Marvel still. So that would be excellent if this got published in comic form with Marvel. So it sounds like the author's holding out hope a little bit that it'll still get picked up and turned into a comic like it was proposed to be back in the 1990s when it wasn't published by West End Games. So he's holding out hope that still happens, and that's why he's requested that Joe Bongiorno doesn't post it on the site yet. But talking to Joe, I asked if I could talk about it in a YouTube video, and he said, I don't see why not. So here I am talking about it now. Now, I won't tell you. I can't exactly just post a story and give it out here, but it there may or may not be some information on my Discord server. So check out my Discord server. It'll be linked in the description to find out more information about this story. This story is honestly so much fun. I love it very, very dearly. My friend Alex already covered it and talked about it in a little review, and we both just really enjoyed it. It's just so unbelievably fun. And as EU fans for a long time, like me and Alex, who've read almost all of it, it's so rewarding to find out that there's still more EU out there that we didn't know about, more EU out there that was unpublished, that was thought lost, that still exists. This is super exciting, but it also is going to affect some things to come. So stay tuned on several websites because this is going to put an interesting wrinkle in some things coming up. I won't say what, but this will send ripples. So this is a really exciting discovery. Hopefully it'll be public at some point, the short story, so that everyone can read it. But, this is probably the biggest thing since, Heart of the Jedi and Lightsider. I guess there was Adventures in Hyperspace, number 3, The Big Switch. There was the unpublished adventure journals. Then there was like the Droids and Ewoks My Comics, the Hungarian Han Solo book, Heart of the Jedi, Lightsider, and now I think this is the next biggest big thing that we've gotten in the way of like unpublished or new EU post 2014. So exciting to see. I was really excited to talk about this, really excited to discover this. Super huge thanks to the viewer who slid this my way. I really appreciate that. That was really kind, and I'm really looking forward to getting to hear everyone's thoughts on this story. I think it's a really excellent story, extremely well written, and for fans of the Twin Engines of Destruction comic, this is just so delightful, so delightful. It's a fantastic read. It's a short read. I'd recommend it, and I hope that everyone will get to read it at some point very soon. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out Alex's video and his live stream talking about this, and make sure to check out my Discord server for further updates. Thank you for watching, and isn't this a great day? New EU. You gotta love it.